Hello, my name is Mr. Commander, and I'm the principal here at Bel Air High School. I want to congratulate all of the athletes for making a team and also congratulate all of the parents. I know it's an exciting time right now for everyone, especially coming back to a full school year and full athletic seasons. Please understand that even though we're coming back with a full season, we do have to follow certain policies and procedures. I ask that you please make sure you listen and follow to all the directions that the coaches have been providing your student athletes. As parents, I need your support and help to make sure that we keep all of the athletes, not just your own, but all of the athletes, safe and healthy this year so we can have a full season. It's really great to think about all of the things to have to look forward to this year, especially homecoming week, playoffs, everything that holds in a season. And we're really excited and hopeful that we'll be able to do all of that this year. Some of the things that we always talk about still are true. Please allow the coaches to coach and the players to play. Parents, please make sure that when you're at games, you're cheering for Bel Air High School and not against anyone else. And I ask that all the student athletes do that when they're at other schools also. One of the great accomplishments that we have here at Bel Air High School is we continually win the sportsmanship awards. That's great to win those, and it's also great to win games, but together it's even better. So please make sure that you remember to respect the students, the athletes, other parents, and especially the officials, as well as all the coaches. Please make sure that if you have any questions related to a student's playing time, the time to have that discussion is not after a game. Everybody is heated, everybody is excited, whether it's a win or a loss. The last thing we want to do is have an issue between student players, coaches, parents, or anyone. Please make sure if you have a question, make sure you get in touch with Craig Reddish, our school athletic director, and he'll facilitate a meeting with coaches. Again, after a game is not the time. There's just too many emotions that are taking place. I know that being a former coach, and it's always difficult because you're trying to manage things after a game, whether a win or a loss, whether it's raining, getting on a bus, or what have you. So please make sure you hold all your comments till after you talk with Mr. Reddish, the athletic director. I wish all of you a great season. I wish all of you a great year. I wish all of you great academic success. And please don't forget, that's the first and most important thing that we're here for. I purposely let that last. We all want to succeed on the athletic fields or on the courts or wherever we are, but first and foremost, we have to get back into our academic routine. Please make sure that that is first and foremost on everybody's goal and agenda. Academics first. I look forward to seeing all of you at the different events. Again, please enjoy the season, be thankful for the season, and don't take anything for granted. It's a great opportunity for all of us to have a tremendous year. Thank you for your support and take care.
All right, welcome to Bel Air High School. I am Craig Reddish. I am the athletics director, starting my second season. We are in some trying times right here, but we're going to try to navigate through this school year and what athletics are going to be like at Bel Air High School. A little background about myself. I am a 1987 graduate of Bel Air High School. I have coached over 62 sports seasons here at Bel Air High School, 23 years as an assistant football coach, offensive coordinator, 12 years as a men's lacrosse coach, and I'm currently in my 29th season as the head wrestling coach. A couple things about Bel Air High School athletics. Our vision is to develop young men and women of high character through athletics. And we do this as an education-based program where athletics are important, as well as academics and our role in the community. So a couple things that I want you to be prepared with. All athletes need to have physicals, they need to have a covert release form, and they need to have a profile and form relief. We will be following all HCPS rules and guidelines, and we're going to be flexible because these can change at any time to make our athletic program run as smooth as possible. So the COVID policies for indoor and outdoor athletics when it comes to fans. Indoor, it is mandatory that every fan must wear a mask. There is going to be limited seating, and that will be determined by our principal, Mr. Commandor, but you need to social distance where possible. The outdoor fan participation when it comes to the COVID rules is masks and social distancing when appropriate is required. And there's no limitation on fans at this point. When it comes to how our fans act, we are looking for good sportsmanship, and our coaches and our leaders in that they lead the example with their teams, and the athletes follow, but fans in the stands are there to support their players and cheer on their successes and not attack officials and other players, and it won't be tolerated at Bel Air High School. So we are looking for effort in our sports, and when they're over, win or lose, to hold our head high as you would as a Bobcat Nation.
Hi everyone, my name is Liz Swank. I'm the athletic trainer here at Bel Air High School. I am starting my 8th year here at Bel Air and my 13th year as being an athletic trainer. So I'm excited to start this sports season with everybody here at school. So a couple of things I do want to go over as part of our policy and procedures, and one of them is kind of going over what an athletic trainer is. So athletic training encompasses the prevention, examination, treatment, and rehab of pretty much all sports medicine injuries and illnesses that can happen out on the sports field. And what athletic trainers do in the secondary school setting is obviously be the healthcare professional out on the field for your student athletes, but also facilitating and helping communicate with school nurses, coaches, parents, administration, doctors, physical therapists, pretty much anybody that's kind of under the sports medicine team. I contact and have communication with regarding your athletes' sport and health safety. So I'm also a referral source. If you need help getting somebody in to see the doctor or starting physical therapy, please feel free to come to me so I can help expedite any referrals that need to get done and get over with, so we can get your athlete back out onto the field safely. So our team physician, we do have a team physician here at Bel Air, but our team physician is Dr. Todd Trudenick out of Towson Orthopedic Associates. He provides the best medical care for all of our athletes that he sees, and he's within the county and sort of a staple here within Harford County. Both of his sons went through Bel Air High School, so he is a very good resource to use in case there is an injury or anything like that. So if you are interested and you need to make an appointment with him, the office phone number is 410-569-3326. And once you talk to his secretary, just let them know that it's a Bel Air athlete, and they'll get your athlete in within very quickly. Just a few notes about where I will be during all home events. I will be on campus. I will have a schedule printed out on my door right on the outside, and there will be also a note as to where I will be during the time that I'm on campus. If you have any questions about where I am, you can always contact your coaches. Your coaches will have a monthly schedule where I will be and what time I will be on campus. So we can sort of facilitate making an appointment to come and see me. It is important to report all injuries as soon as possible. I work very closely with our school nurses to ensure that there's a continuity of care. And I cannot help, and they cannot help if we don't know exactly what's going on, and we can't use any resources that we have if we don't know if injuries are happening. If an injury does occur outside of the specific season, please have your athlete just come and stop by and talk to me. I will help out in any way that I can to make sure that they're prepared for the in-season sport. One note on return to play: all athletes must have a note from the treating physician releasing them back to sports. That note must be turned into either myself or the school nurses. Parent notes are not accepted, and there is no exception to this rule. An athlete must also complete a functional sport-specific test to ensure that they are fully prepared to return to their sport. And then the last policy that I want to go over, the concussion policy. Any suspected concussion will be removed from participation and will have to be further evaluated and cleared by a physician with education in concussion management. In order for that athlete to return after a diagnosed concussion, 2 things must happen. First, the athlete must turn in their written doctor's note clearing them to start the return to play, and that must go to either myself or the school nurse. And then second is that they must complete the 6-step gradual return to play before they can get back to full participation in games. Athletes must be free of academic accommodation before they start the gradual return to play, and they must be symptom-free before they start to return to play, because we don't want to put them in a scenario where things can get more injured, or things just haven't resolved, and then things start to get worse and we're back to where we started. So I can be contacted via email or phone. My email is Elizabeth.Swank, SWANK, @atipt.com. And I can be contacted via phone at 856-495-6778. So those are the 2 best ways to contact me. Feel free, if you have any questions or concerns, to shoot those over to me, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So I hope this presentation, while it was short, gave you some useful information. And be on the lookout for a parent letter that actually gives out all this information that I just said, but in written form. It's going to be emailed out through your coaches, so be on the lookout for that. And I am looking forward to a successful sports season at Bel Air.